Hey everyone, Newman here with 910. Today we are going over how to change the pellet probe on a FX Panthera, FX Dynamic, or any of the other models. In order to change out the pellet probe, we're going to have to take off this cover right here. So in order to change the pellet probe and take off this cover, we'll actually only need two tools right here. The first one, a 1.5 millimeter. The second tool, a 2 millimeter. So the first step is to take off this cover right here. We'll use the 1.5 there and the 2 millimeter here. So we're just going to unscrew this first. And you actually don't have to take the screw all the way out, so just a couple turns on either. And then you'll be able to most likely get your fingernail up underneath here. Or you may have to come in from the other side. So you'll pull the bolt about halfway, just like that. And then you'll be able to take your 1.5 and stick it through just like this and pull off the cover. You'll see this model that I have here has a metallic cover. It's made out of aluminum. There are some that are now a plastic cover. It's just a cover to keep the dust out of there while you're not on the left-hand side of the rifle. So it doesn't matter what material it's made out of. But either way, they both take a 1.5 and a 2 millimeter. So once we have the cover off, now what we can do is we can fully cock the rifle back. Make sure the rifle's on safe. It's safe. Now you're going to take your 1.5 in that hole right there. It'll likely be Loctited, so you may have to apply a little bit of heat to it, or you may have to apply a little bit of heat to your tool. I'm going to try it without first. I would also recommend a straight, a non-ball end Allen for this, but this is what I have at this time. And there you go. There's the screw. Comes out of that hole right there. Now that the bolt's loose, as you can see here, you're going to take it, slide it right out of the front. And that's how you take the probe out. Now we're going to put the probe back in. So again, you would take whichever probe that you're trying to install, slide it here through the front. It's going to fall through just like that and into the carrier. A quick note, whenever you go to install the probe, you'll see this back end here. It has the index as well as the bottom is square and the top is rounded, so it can only go in one way into the carrier. It's a special shape so that it can only go in one way, with the probe face or the orifice facing down. So again, once we got it slid in, I'm going to take it, try to get the orifice facing down, hold the bolt back a little bit, and as you can see me trying to fish that pin in. If you're having any difficulties getting it in, once you get the pin in, if it's not lined up, you can push the bolt forward a little bit. And you can see here now this is lined up. And you just give it a good push, so you can just hold your finger in front of it, push against it, make sure it's in place, then pull it back, and you'll see that there's none of the back side of the probe sticking out. It's just the probe. So we got our screw. We just got to put it back into the hole. If you want to, you can put Loctite on it, but more than likely it's going to be fine just as it is, as long as you tighten it up enough. So once you get it tight, make sure it is tight, but don't strip it out. And now we can reinstall the plate. So take your plate, gently set it into place. If it recesses in any, just like this, you can push your pin or push your Allen key from the other side, just like before. You can see there. So we're going to go ahead and lock it in down with the rear one first. Then we're going to take this one and lock it down. There you go. And I'm going to show you real fast on the other side what I was talking about, how you can stick the Allen through. So here we have the other side of the rifle. If we're having to push the plate out with the small Allen or the small hex key, you can see here all the light coming through. The easiest place is to take the hex and push it right through here. So it's just for the linkage. You can take this, and once your screws are loose on the other side, you can just knock that. If I put that through there, you can see it sticking out the other side, and that's how you push on the plate. So after you get your side plate back on, the last step is, you may remember we cocked the rifle, so we're going to switch it off of safe and decock the rifle. So hold the lever back and pull the trigger. It releases the sear. Push the bolt forward, put it back on safe, and now you've reinstalled the pellet probe. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can always leave a comment in the section below, or you can always send me an email or visit the website. All my information, all my contact information will be in the description below as well. And as always, happy shooting.